Hello there. Joining me today on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange is Shirl Penney, President and CEO of Dynasty Financial Partners. Shirl, thank you for being here, coming up from sunny Florida. We're going to dive right in with questions for this morning. So, talk about consolidation in the wealth management industry. Do you see this as being a potential problem?
I don't think it's a problem. I think it is something. Consolidation within wealth management is going to continue. And for a whole host of reasons. There's a lot of capital that's available right now to drive consolidation. There are a significant number of advisors that are breaking away from the wirehouses and the banks. They're going independent. Oftentimes they'll grow to become quite large, and then they'll look to sell to a larger firm, or they'll take private equity or other capital along the way. At Dynasty, we have one of the most active investment banks in the space right now. We think that this is going to be a cycle that's going to continue for quite some time, where advisors are moving independent, they're consolidating, they're taking advantage of more size and scale. The enterprise value of these businesses are substantial. We're seeing multiples cross 20 times EBITDA. So it's attracting a lot of attention, which I think is only going to accelerate the movement.
I guess that answers the next question. Do you see an end to this shift?
I don't think there's an end to the shift in the short term, but I will say to advisors is just be really careful about who you're selling to and making sure you take the time to get advisors around you, whether it's tax, legal, investment banking. Not all these deals are created the same. The structures are getting more complex. You have to really understand, who it is that you're selling into. And ultimately, I find in life, it's really about the right alignment and making sure that you have the right alignment with your goals and your clients with the capital provider that you're bringing on board.
Makes a lot of sense. Cheryl, where do you see the next generation of wealth management going?
I think the next generation of advisors are really the cyborging, or what's happening is the cyborging of wealth management. Clients really want high quality of service and high quality of advice. And at a time when over the last 20 years there's been more wealth creation in the history of mankind, you have fewer advisors. When we started Dynasty 16 years ago, there were 650,000 financial advisors. There's less than 300,000 today, with a supply and demand imbalance because there's so much more wealth that's going to need access to advice. So if you can combine technology with advisors, so that if you're covering 100 clients today, that maybe you can cover 200 clients tomorrow because you've tech enabled all aspects of your business, while at the same time keeping the things that make us uniquely human, which is the empathy, the proximity, the understanding of key life decisions. I think the combination of those two together in a business will be the advisor businesses that win disproportionately going forward.
So, I guess asked more succinctly, is there still an advisor shortage or is AI solving that problem?
I think AI is solving it a little bit, but not entirely. And I think whether you look at the large firms, you look at the independents, quite candidly, none of us are doing a great job of attracting new entrants into the space. And I think we need more talent. This is a most essential industry. It's an incredible industry. We get to help people. And we're being very proactive at Dynasty. We're trying to attract veterans. We're trying to attract, people later in their career, even school teachers who've learned to be patient and can listen well into the profession. And then trying to attract younger professionals to let them know that this is something that really allows them to make an incredible impact in someone's lives. And I think the combination of technology, great mentoring, will allow these new professionals coming in to be more successful quicker than perhaps they have been able to be in the past.
And Cheryl, final question. How is the current global geopolitical situation affecting your industry?
Well, I like to say it's a bull market on advice, right? Whether it's geopolitical issues right now, issues with inflation, you see pretty significant rotation going on in the market right now. Now is a moment in time where so many people want to talk to an advisor. So the best advisors are playing defense by talking to their clients and making sure that no one else is, but they're also playing offense. They're out there, talking to prospects, centers of influence, right? Making sure that they're being proximate and educating on what's going on in the world around us, but also making sure oftentimes that clients are staying disciplined because, as you know, it's not always timing the market, it's time in the market, and making sure that the psychological side of investing is very much a focus between the advisor and client to allow them to be educated, but also stay patient, especially if they're investing over a long period of time.
Shirl, thank you so much for your time. We're grateful to have you here today. That was Shirl Penney, CEO and President of Dynasty Financial Advisors. I'm Erin Real, and you're watching Asset TV.